it's fun. I'm not very good at it, but that doesn't make it less fun. That's hard, but a fun challenge. And these are flags of different countries. Okay, you see I have to start with data because behavioral science, behavioral economics, it's all about data. It's about generating evidence as the result of experiments. So we have to start there. So I'm going to pick a very classic example that helps really to define what behavioral economics is. So what we're looking at here is a chart of people's organ donation participation rates, and here we have countries. Now, if you ask people how they feel about organ donation, if it's something that's important to them, that they would want available in the event that their health required it, people would say yes. But now let's take a look. You see, this group here, their participation rate is below 20%. And the people in these countries, their participation is over 80%. Now, if we look at these countries, we can see, organizations, people from countries like Austria versus Germany, but they're neighbors. So can we say that one country is nicer than the other? There's no significant difference in their culture, in their demographics. So what then can explain this difference? A pen. A pen explains the difference. You see, in these countries, you have to opt in, and in these countries, you have to opt out. There's a little tiny checkbox. In these countries, you have to check it if you want to donate your organs. And in these countries, the way the form works is you have to check it if you want to opt out. That's behavioral economics. Okay, well, what's happening underneath it? That's where the behavioral economics is. You see, this form, that default suggests to people what the best option is, and we tend to stick with that status quo. We go with that flow. Instead, picking up the pen then and changing that option is an action that requires extra thinking, and we tend to go with the easiest path forward. So this helps us to see several things about behavioral economics. One, understanding our bias, that we have this tendency to go with the status quo. The second thing that it helps us to understand is the impact that nudge and choice architecture has on our behavior. Even something as deeply personal and meaningful as this, even in ways that might be different than what our stated preferences are. And third, this lets us see the power of data and the power of experimentation as leaders, as policymakers, as business entrepreneurs, and understanding people from a deeper insights into human behavior, new strategies to impact and influence their behavior, and ways to test our intuition on what innovative approaches might work, and a way to learn from failure. So understanding how people feel and make decisions, understanding how to develop products and services that are more aligned to a better understanding of who they are. Behavioral economics is an incredibly powerful way to provide better tools that are better aligned based on understanding the way we don't make decisions that are always deeply rational. We make decisions based on these cues in the environment. So what role are we playing in designing those cues to help people make better decisions?